Hello. Today is Saturday, November 14th, 1998. I'm doing the same thing that I did when I started the other tape. Washing dishes. Isn't that great? Well, a lot of things have went on in the past, 15 months? Yeah, 15 months. August 97 was the last time I started the tape. A lot has went on. The job at Burger King, that lasted until February. I quit in February due to the fact that school was becoming more challenging for me and I need time off. And yes, if you want to know, I still do have a crush on Maureen. As a matter of fact, I tried to write her on several occasions, but I've never gotten in touch with. Oh, and another thing, I think it was about April. I wrote a letter to the talk show on Lisa. She asked if people had dreams of making it to LA, and I just wrote to her and wrote about that, but unfortunately, I never received an answer back. Well, you live, you learn, I guess. Today, I went to the library. I just came from Kit Campus Library where all the computers were. Guess what? My very first time I did it. I was on the internet. And yes, I checked out Extra's website. It's pretty cool, but I was trying to figure out how to chat with Maureen or something. Unfortunately, I never got a chance to. But as soon as the website came on, boom, her picture came right up there. That was so great. And I stayed there for about maybe an hour and a half or so, but I had to leave because I know that my mom and dad to find out that I was gone. Yes, I can graduate in 1999. Well, I went to summer school last summer. Boy, it was hard. I took American history. I wanted to take geometry, but the guidance counselor talked me out of it. I think it would have been better if I did take it. But I took American history. Now I have 17 credits. Yes, I received all credits last school year. And if I pass everything this year, as well as the high school competency test, I'll be the class of 99. Isn't that great? But it was so hard. I mean, gosh, it was hard. You don't know what I've went through to get there. It was about August. My mother, she called the guidance office to ask them to change my schedule. And the letter I included that I wanted to graduate in 1999. And the guidance counselor called me to her office that day and told me there was no way in the world that I could do it. I was very fed up. I came out of her office disappointed. I went to the bathroom and stayed in there for about 5 minutes. I was just devastated, torn. And, well, I thought for a moment, like, wait a minute, why am I getting mad? Worrying and getting mad isn't helping. It's useless. Therefore, I gave it a lot of thought. I decided to write the school board superintendent. Unfortunately, I probably wouldn't have never received an answer, but it was one day in September. I was coming to school. I was on my way to school, and I came in that morning late, about 20 seconds late. The teacher sent me to the tarry tank anyway. I'm like, forget this, I'm not going to the tarry tank. So I left school. I was just so mad. I didn't want to go back. I was angry. I'm like, Mom, Dad, came in the door that morning. I said, Mom, Dad, I did not want to go back to that dump. I'm sick of that place. And my parents said, well, you could have went to Mandarin and stuff like that, but I turned that offer down. That morning, I called the school board and asked them if they had any openings for any schools with magnet programs or another school that I can get into. And they said no, they didn't really have any openings due to the fact that they're trying to desegregate the schools. They have to have a certain number of blacks, whites, Hispanics, all of that. So they told me I really couldn't, but then I told them my situation with the guidance office. And they asked if I could come there, and they talked to me. And while I was there, I stayed there for about 3 hours just talking to Mr. Stokes. He told me that he doesn't see why I can't do it. I'm the right age. I mean, I'm supposed to be a senior this year. He said that I could do it, and he doesn't see why they said that I couldn't. So, he called this Miss Brown, a lady by the name of Miss Brown. I think she's the head of the school board. She called the office, the guidance office at school, and told them. No, as a matter of fact, she called the principal. The principal said, well, I don't see why they said that to him. I mean, he can do it. Yes, he can. And then they told me to come back to and talk to the principal. And get this, the principal said the exact same thing that the guidance counselor said. I was really mad. And so I went back to Mr. Stokes and called him that following Monday. And he said, okay, we're going to deal with this. And they did. Them, Mr. Stokes, Miss Brown, all the guidance counselors, all sat in a room talking about me and why I should be able to do it. And, the things I had to do it. They finally agreed, the guidance office. So here I am, but I have to pass everything. And geometry is the only problem I'm having right now. I think I passed the high school competency test. I'm not sure. Can't guarantee you that I did. I think I did. The first 9 weeks of geometry, I got a D. Second, I got an F. However, my last grade on my test, I found out yesterday, was an 89. That's a B. I'm trying to get a B. I'm trying really hard. I have to earn a B and an A in order to pass, probably. At least 2 Bs. But just pray for me. I'm really trying. Well, I'm going to see how my tape sounds.